Hi everybody, hope you're doing well. I missed you somewhat. Hi, let me... Kaboosh, there we go. Hi everybody, I hope you're doing well. So I had full intention on playing Dead by Daylight today, and then I loaded up my computer after doing a bunch of running around, and it's got a big ass patch. It was a 5 gig fucking download. So I'm like, oh, I guess we're not doing that for a little while. So we wait for that to download. God fucking damn it. Oh well. It be what it do. Otherwise, I can probably continue with, hold on. I might be able to continue with Power Wash if that's something you guys would be interested in. I realized that Power Wash yesterday is actually a really good way to just get, like, if I have no plans for stream, I don't really know what to do, just fuck it, send it and play Power Wash for a bit. Power Wash is great, but I'm looking at my Steam library and I'm like, I could play this, I could play that, that seems interesting, that won't work because of my computer's capabilities while streaming it. This is interesting, that is interesting, I could go back to that. I don't know about this, like, all that kind of stuff. So I'm like, I should have planned this out better. Oh well. But I did want to talk to you guys and get you guys' opinion on a particular game because I was curious on what you guys thought about it. Okay? So, there is a game that only has a demo out right. I don't know if it's the full game is actually out or the demo is just out. Okay, so the full game is actually out. Okay, my mistake. I just looked at the Steam page. It's called The Casting of Frank Stone. It's made by Behavior, the same people that made Dead by Daylight, and it has a lot of Dead by Daylight mechanics to it, at least from the demo, from what I've seen. Like, there's a couple moments where you have to, like, move through something, like move through a corridor, and at the very end there's like a bear trap and you have to get within the skill check to miss the bear trap, and if you don't miss the bear trap, if you don't get it in the right spot, you hit the bear trap, kind of thing. So it's interesting. I have no idea anything about the game, but I thought it was cool. But that's just about it. I don't know anything about it. It looks like kind of a prequel-ish kind of thing. Like it deals in the Dead by Daylight universe, but all the killers are like either just becoming who they are, or like I don't entirely know. I'm just like, yeah, this is interesting. I played the demo and it was kind of cool, but I don't know too much about it. I'm not a huge Dead by Daylight fan. Like, I'll play it, but otherwise, like, it is what it is, kind of thing. Ah, God. It's also bloody hot out. I went outside to move some of the sprinklers because my parents are obsessed with keeping the grass green, even though it's 30 fucking degrees out today. My parents told me, like, explicitly told me, fucking do like water this bit, water that bit, water this bit, water that bit, make sure everything's okay. And once everything's good, then you can kind of, do your own thing and do whatever. From 10:30-ish to about 12 o'clock, because I braked for lunch and then afterwards I turned everything off. 12:30-ish, I was just wasting time while these sprinklers were just, watering the grass. Do any of you ever, like, just get a headache and then be annoyed at the weather? Because that's how I am right now, because it's really nice and bright and sunny, but it's coming over really overcast because we're supposed to get a really, really bad thunderstorm tonight into tomorrow. So, my head fucking hurts. And it's because of the fucking weather, and it pisses me the fuck off, because I was having a great day, and now all of a sudden I'm like, fuck this, I don't want to do anything. If that makes sense. Oh, all of my downloads are done. Cool. So we can do one of two things today. Dead by Daylight or Power Wash? What do we want to do? Do we want to do Dead by Daylight or do we want to do Power Wash? Or Power Wash. Hi, Kianko. Okay, we'll do Power Wash. Fuck it. We bald. Thank you for the biddy as well. Why am I not hearing the sound alert go off? Oh my god, I don't stream for like a week and everything breaks. Fuck. Hold. But thank you for the biddy, much appreciated. Stream alerts. Well, that's just a piss take. Let me see here. I don't know what. Okay, let me see about a thing here. Cheer. Okay, this is gonna be a fake. It's not even coming through. I don't hear anything. Why don't I hear anything? Everything's monitor and output. But why don't I hear it? Oh, I think I know why. It's probably because my headset's not set to the right thing in OBS. Hi, Kapitza, how you doing? Is it this one? Heard me? I'm doing pretty good. We just had audio fuck up, so I'm just testing shit real quick just to make sure I hear things. God fucking McDammit. Okay, so it's not gonna come through that. Audio. It has to come through this, right? Okay. What is with you and eating things? Alright, hold on. I'm gonna run Spotify. And I'm just gonna play something for 5 seconds just to see if it even pops up on OBS. I can hear it, you guys can't. Ah! Spotify, yes. Okay, that works. Sound alerts. Hold up, I'm double checking things now because I don't know. Okay, I don't hear that. Did you guys? Sound alerts. You guys did, okay. Okay, so I'll make a note. I'll just grab a sticky and I'll make a note to fix OBS audio sources. Okay. There. Excuse me. Okay. Fuck it. If anything happens, you guys are gonna have to yell at me about it because I can't hear alerts going off for some reason. Let me see if it's just certain ones or if it's... Okay, let's see. Does Tangia come through with audio?
Hi.
No, I can't hear it, but you guys can. Okay. So, let me yell at my sticky notes again. So, it's sound alerts, Tangia, and stream alerts. Okay. Cool. There. Now that I've made a note of it, I'll try and fix it for the next stream. God, scuff. Alright. Loading Power Wash Sim. When it wants to pop up. When it wants to start. When it what? There we go. Okay, 1 and 2. Plug in the cable. There we go. Thank you. All right. Muckingham files. The third one. There we go. How are you doing, Kianko? How are you doing, Kupitsa? How is everyone doing? I hope everyone's doing well. I might put on some... You know what? Yeah, I'll put on some music just for today because I want to vibe to some stuff. I want to listen to some music and chill and vibe. Alright, there we go. There we go. Alright. So we left off cleaning this giant pole. Alright. By the way, does the game... That is loud in my ear. Does the game on stream show that we're playing Power Wash Sim? Because I can adjust it in a second. Yes? Okay, cool. Well, what is it? Is it yes or is it no? God. It has your personal emails up and PayPal. Great. Ha ha ha. Very funny. Very funny. It doesn't really matter if my personal email is up. All that's on my email is job rejections. So it's, if anything, you guys would feel sorry for me because I've been applying for jobs and I've been getting rejection after rejection. Social security number 2, trust me, bro. Trust me, bro. We know what we're doing, bro. It's fine, bro. Don't bro me. Oh, the music is playing. It's just quiet in my ear. I was like, I thought I started playing the music, but it is playing. It's just quiet. God damn. Okay. I don't know why I'm yawning. I've been... God. I shouldn't be yawning. I've been up for quite a while. I don't need to be yawning yet. God damn it, now I mentioned it. Oh, fuck. I thought about me not wanting to yawn, and yet I yawned again. God fucking damn it, Dave. Wait. Hold on. I just realized something. Oh, it's because it's not even turned on yet. Oh, okay. We don't really need VTS Pog on. If anything happens, we see it. It's fine. Dave can be quiet for today. Dave doesn't need to speak much. He's okay. God, I've been so, like, awkwardly scatterbrained lately. I don't know why. Oh, man. So what have you guys been up to lately? Because I am suffering from a goddamn headache again. And the more the day goes on, the more my headache hurts. The more my head hurts. Ugh, excuse me. You know what fucking sucks? Days where you're just like, you don't really know what to do. So you load up a game and you're like, yeah, this'll cure my boredom. And it just ends up making you even more fucking bored because you don't really want to play a game. And you're just like, I don't know what to do. I get that. Yeah, that shit happens to me all the fucking time. Cause like, I'll be playing, play something else. If that happens, and I'm like, you know what, I'll play something else, and then I load up another game, and I'm like, I don't really want to play this either. I kind of just want to vibe and watch YouTube. Why am I yawning? I just want to vibe and watch YouTube or some shit, you know? When it's rainy, you don't want to go to the gym, so you just sit there. Yeah, I feel that. I've never thought about, like, working out when it's raining, but people always say, like, oh, reading a book or lounging on your balcony watching the rain come down, or why am I fidgety, or you know, that kind of stuff. It's like, yeah, those are great, those days where you're just kind of vibing. I have 1,000 Vita games. I have 1,000 Vita games, yet I don't have one to satisfy this mood. Exactly. That's exactly what I'm talking about. It's like, oh my god, I'm spoiled for choice, but I don't want to play anything right now, or I don't really feel like playing anything right now. That kind of shit happens to me all the fucking time, and it's genuinely pisses me off, because like, all I want to do is just vibe and play a game, and my brain is like, no, stop it, you're not allowed to play video games, you should be looking for a job, or you should be doing this, or you should be doing that. You're not allowed to sit down and relax, you have to be doing something. It's like, fuck off, it's a Sunday, it's raining, I don't want to do anything. Ah, man, I get that kind. I feel that all the fucking time. It's especially hard, like, right now for me. 1,000? Yeah, there were a lot of Vita games that came out, or like remakes that were ported to it, or just random third-party games. There was a lot of games for the Vita. Trying to remember if there was any like party games that came out for the Vita that weren't just like random online multiplayer games. Yeah, meaning like in the same like wheelhouse as like Mario Party or Mario Kart or something like that. I don't think so. There were definitely decent quality racing games. I think there was a Need for Speed that was put onto the Vita. But unfortunately, the Vita kind of crashed and burned. Really not many. Yeah. Unfortunately, it came out in a time where the DS was dying and the Switch hadn't quite come out yet, but Nintendo was still holding strong with their I think the Vita was a 3DS competitor. I think that's about the time the Vita came out. Correct me if I'm wrong. Please do. But I'm pretty sure it was like a 3DS competitor. And I'll be completely honest, I don't understand how Nintendo has made so much money off of making and remaking the same 4 IPs. I swear, if they bring Waluigi to Smash, they would make billions. I don't understand why they don't bring Waluigi to Smash. They brought Wario to Smash, but Waluigi's not in Smash, which is an absolute upset. Granted, I'm also not someone that plays, you know, Nintendo property IPs, so like I have a Switch, and I think I've booted it up twice in the last 6 months just to double check if there was any software updates to it. Who here, because now that I'm thinking about the Switch, it's easier for the same IP all the time. Yeah, that's the annoying bit. And even the games that have definitely fallen to the wayside, like Metroid, every once in a while they get a new game, but nowhere close to the frequency or quality, depending however you want to put it, as like Mario or any sort of Mario games. Like, yeah, they include Samus and all of those characters in their collaborative IPs, so clearly they still love and care for the overall IP, but like if you were to talk to a random person on the street, right? How many of them do you think would go, "Oh, I play Nintendo games. I play Mario this, Mario that, Mario this, Mario that." How many of them do you think would go, "Yeah, I play Nintendo games. My favorite game is Super Metroid"? Did they just make a 3D Metroid for Switch 2? I have no idea. If they did, then it's a remake. Because that's all Nintendo seems to be doing nowadays, is remakes. Like I said, at least for their older IPs. Would say Metroid. I'm just... My whole point was, take a random person off the street and they like Nintendo games. How many of them are gonna say, "Yeah, I love playing Mario Kart," versus, "Man, I loved the new Super Metroid game"? Not too many. 0.2. That's kind of my point. Like, yeah, people know about it, but given how how Nintendo favors Mario and Zelda and to a point even Animal Crossing over their older IPs like Metroid. Like, not only do they convey favoritism in just, you know, what they decide to make, they express blatant favoritism in the number of games in the franchise. Make what sells well minus Mario Galaxy. Did Mario Galaxy 3 not sell well? Because I thought the whole concept of a three-dimensional, a 3D, an interesting take on a 3D platformer IP, I thought it would have done pretty well, but I guess not. There isn't one, but it would. What do you mean it would? Oh. Speaking of Metroid. Oh, this is Megalovania. Fuck, I'm stupid. It would sell amazing? You think so? Well, considering how extremely popular both Metroid, I'm stuck on Metroid. Considering how popular both Galaxy games were, I wouldn't be surprised if that game ended up doing really well and making massive numbers. Would not be surprised in the slightest. Someone give me caffeine. I'm still yawning. I don't know why. Galaxy games are so good. I wouldn't have any idea. Unfortunately, I've never played a Galaxy game. Didn't the first one come out for the Wii U? Yes, I think the first one, the Wii, okay. I thought it was one of the Wii games. I wasn't 100% sure. Both were Wii games. Oh. Really? They came out that long ago? That's actually crazy to think about. Holy. I'm itchy. I'm itchy. Okay. So it was 7 and 10? Wow. That's wild. I did not think those games came out that long ago. Again, because they were ported to the Switch, people are constantly playing those games. But if they stayed on the Wii, those games would have faded into obscurity. I guarantee it. Maybe not faded into obscurity, but people would have either asked for a remake, in which they would have gotten one anyways, so or if they decided not to remake the games, then people would have probably been upset. Still very popular before the Switch port. Really? PlayStation 2 doesn't even have a port. Really? So, if you wanted to play the second game, you would have to have a Wii then? Am I reading that correctly? Yes. Wow. That's fucking ridiculous. I just thought of something. Or the Wii U. Yeah, that too. But who really cares about the Wii U? So I just thought of something, right? Which is a dangerous thing to do. That game, what is it? Epic Mickey. What the fuck ever happened to that game? Did that just kind of die? Because I feel like that game just kind of died. It looked really cool to me, and I liked the whole idea of the whole, I might be mixing up games, so excuse me. But I really liked the whole ink idea of the game. Like using the nunchucks and basically making the platforms to traverse through obstacles and shit. Seeing an ad for like tennis, but I never heard anything about it since. Hold on, I'm gonna Google real quick because now I'm curious. Oh, it got 2 games. Okay. It did come out for the Wii. (2010) that game came out. How many... Oh. How many sequels did this game get? Titles: Epic Mickey 2, The Power of 2, Epic Mickey, The Power of Illusion. So there were 3 games that came out with this series. That's cool. Okay, I don't want to read the whole story of it, but... So, there were 3 games. Reception, here we go. Met with generally favorable reviews. Let me... Hold on. Released, met with generally favorable reviews. IGN gave it an 8, criticizing its camera control issues, lack of voice acting, but promised its charm, story, and art design. Oh, sorry, praised its charm, story, and art design, and lasting appeal for the players. X-Play, or Crossplay, X-Play gave it a score of 5 out of 5, praising the excellent level design and the paint/thinner mechanic, however criticizing its poor camera. Cool. I only thought there was 1. No, apparently there's been 3 of these games. Fucking crazy. Nope, didn't mean to. Holy shit! Epic Mickey ranking among the top-selling consoles in December, according to figures released by NPD Group. Disney sold 1.3 million units, said people familiar with the data. Breaking the 1 million unit barrier is significant, given that Epic Mickey was limited to a single video game system, the Wii U. And it has never been remade. Switch. Did it ever come to the Switch? Oh, rebrushed. Interesting. How much did Galaxy sell? Mario Galaxy Wii. It usually gives an overview on the side here. 7. Play. Sales. Selling only 350,000 units in Japan within the first week. The United States, 500,000 within the first week, earning it the highest first week sales of a Mario game in the country at the time. The NPD Group reported that 1.4 million copies of the game were sold in the US alone in December of 2007, making it the highest selling game of the month. Damn. And that the game had become the 5th best-selling game of 2007, with 2.52 million units sold since its release. After 13 months, it had sold 7.66 million copies worldwide. By January 2010, the game had sold 4.1 million units in the US. By February, it had become one of 9 Wii titles to surpass 5 million units sold in the country. By the end of March 2020, Nintendo had sold 12.80 million copies of the game worldwide, making it the 3rd best non-bundled Wii game and the 9th best-selling Nintendo published game for the Wii. Holy shit! Galaxy did numbers! That's wild. Do a backflip. Oh, I'm sorry, I can't. Where's the thing? However, I can do... Oh, wrong way. I can do this. I can do a barrel roll. But I can't do anything else. 12 million is more than 2 copies for everyone in Finland. Damn. She did a thing. I did do a thing. How you doing, Toxic? Long time no see. Also, tell me if the game is too loud compared to the music. Because I know this game do be a bit loud. Pain and suffering. I feel that on a spiritual level. But yeah, fucking... Nintendo is just one of those game companies where if they... Well, they're a game company, so what I was gonna say doesn't really just apply to Nintendo. But anyways, Nintendo is one of the game companies of all time. Yeah. I'm tired. Nintendo sucks. Did you hear they changed Paimon's VA from... I don't care about... I don't care. Okay, that's mean. No, I did not. I have not played the game in months, so even if they did change it, I wouldn't have noticed. And I play games muted, so even if they did change the voice actress, I wouldn't know. And yes, apparently, according to yesterday's stream, I am a blasphemer for playing my video games on mute. The old one was so cringe. Like I said, I barely play games with any sort of audio, so I wouldn't have noticed to begin with. Who plays games on mute? Me! Because I have a YouTube video or Netflix or something going on the side that I want to pay more attention to than what I'm playing. Delulu behavior. Wow. Wow. Sorry, stream was muted. I was just being yelled at from chat because I mentioned that I play my video games on mute. And apparently, according to yesterday's stream and some people in today's stream, that is blasphemous behavior and I should be lynched for it. Okay, maybe not lynched, but people are scared and surprised when I tell them I play my video games on mute. Sorry, still can't do... Oh, game is loud. Okay. Hi, Bree. How are you? Ah, Kyonko. You know what? Just for that, I want 5 gifted subs from you. I'm having fun. I'm joking. Only support the channel if you can afford to. First off. Second off, that was great to walk into. Yeah. Hi, Bree. How are you? How's Daisy? What games do I even play on mute? If it's like Halo or something, is actually not that bad. Every single game I ever play... Cuddling on my shoulder. I love Daisy. She's so cute. And Kyantko. Why do we have a hype train? That was one person. Why the fuck do we have a hype train? I'll take my punishment. Why the fuck? What happened? Why do we have a hype train with one person? That's wild. Oh, thanks for the gift. I think I... This is not... What? Okay, well, if we're going to have a hype train, you know what? Keep going. Keep go. I want to see how far this can get. If we can get to the sub goal in one day, goddamn. Fucking A. Let's just keep this fucking hype train going. If you guys want to, let's keep this hype train going. You guys are wild. Just take it. I will complain because I was joking. I will 1000% complain because I don't want your money all the time. What's the goal? 40. Hey, thank you for the 70 biddies. Ah, Christ. You guys are wild. I love you all so much. And Bree, that does not mean to take out your wallet. No, you want my subs, though. Everyone's a sub when it comes to me. What? What? Nothing? I didn't say anything. Nothing happened. Let's just keep this hype train going. I'm just realizing, damn, I haven't had a hype train in a hot minute. So thank you, much appreciated. But save yo money. Oh, that's a big solar panel. I just realized I have to do that too. Fuck. I'm kind of holding my breath because I'm waiting for... I'm like, oh god, are more people going to sub bomb? Are more people going to like, oh god, what the fuck is happening now? That's ah, Christ. I'm like anxious now that the hype train is active. Ah, Christ. Also, I didn't realize that one person could set off a hype train when you have it set it low. That's crazy. Motherfucker! Stop, please! Yandere okay, let's just... Okay, Sharky, Bree, Nightmare, Toxic got a sub. Oh god. Night... 5 seconds to spend. Oh god, I didn't realize it was almost done. and then Yandere Cyborg and Random Raymond. $200 biddies! 200 biddies! Thank you so much for the 200 bits. Thank you for the biddies. Thank you for the biddies, the biddies, the biddies. I haven't done that in a hot minute. or is this more appropriate? Hold on. Thank you for the biddies, the biddies, the biddies. Thank you for the biddies, the biddies. Oh, other way. But thank you, Bree. Much appreciated. Thank you for the 200 bits. God damn. You guys are wild, and I much appreciate it. Oh my god, another 20 bits. Thank you for the biddies. Much appreciated, Bree. Holy hell. See, this is one reason why I love you guys. You're just like, nah, fuck you. You told us not to. We're gonna do it anyways. You guys are great. I love you all so much. Alright, are we gonna let it die now, or are we gonna keep this hype train alive? How much longer do you guys think you can keep this hype train alive for? Because goddamn, you guys are... I love you all. You guys are wild. Excuse me. I'm so burpy today. I'm just gassy all around. Ugh. So, little change of subject from Nintendo, because if we talk about games, I'm gonna keep talking about games, and I'm gonna get annoyed because I realize how shitty game companies are. I was thinking the other day, right? I don't do a lot of collabs. At least I don't do a lot of collabs right now. If you guys were... How do I phrase this? Who is someone that you guys would want me to reach out to do a collab with? If either they respond and say sure, or just for the sake of me to reach out and say, hey, would you want to collab? Because, like, I want to meet new people. I'm super anxious to talk to people and meet new people. So, like, if you guys say that a person is cool and I should reach out to collab with them, then I'll take you guys' word for it. But at the same time, I'm like, what if they don't want to? What if I'm too small? What if I'm just a little bean compared to them? Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Thank God the hype train's over. Thank you guys for those bits and subs. You guys are... Doesn't hurt to ask. Oh yeah, I know it realistically it doesn't hurt to ask. But I'm always like, I don't know if I can. I don't know if they'll want to. Sane? Who is Sane? Who Who are these people? Are these people, or are you just saying letters into chat? Neo Gray, who? Raku? I'm good friends with Raku. We just have such differing schedules that it would be hard to do anything. You? I don't know. Kyonko and I don't really get along too well. I've tried talking to them and they seem, I don't know, kinda like that I don't think we would mesh well, you know? And also, Kyonko, every time I've seen you stream, it's been Command and Conquer. I don't know dick about Command and Conquer. I don't even know what game that is. Alright, you put people's names into the chat. I have to look them up now. Who the fuck it... I get that. Okay, so... Hold up. Ba-da-bum-ba-da-ba-dum. Refund subs. Oh, please don't, please don't, please don't. I need the money. Kyonko, can you DM me some who Neo Gray and Neep Neep are, because I don't know who these people are. Oh, I just realized. Yeah, I got global emotes from that. Hold on. Hold on. Where are my global channel? Ba-da-bum. Collab, but one party bribes the other with subs. I mean, maybe. That would be great. Oh, fucking A. That'd be hilarious. Where's the fucking... I follow way too many people. Holy tits. Global emotes. So I just got this emote from the hype train. It's called Respectfully No. I fucking love it. You know who I would love to collab with? What is that? I don't know. It's great. It's adorable. You know who I would love to collab with? Just to, like... see... Who I would love to reach out to collab with just to see if they would even respond is Yomi Quinley. She seems so freaking cool and so much fun. And I'm just like... You're my Oshi, or you're an Oshi to so many people. You're so freaking cool. I would love to collab with you. Joe, no. Please, no. Christ. Joe Bidet. What a name. What a fucking name. You know what? I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna do something stupid. I will message. I'm not gonna say it on stream, actually. I'm gonna keep it in DMs. I'm gonna keep it in DMs. After that, no stuff. Bye, Kianko. Have a good night. I'll talk to you later. Bye, Kianko. Kapitza, can I get a shout out for Kianko real quick? Please, and a shankyo. Thank you. Shabingus. Okay, I've sent a DM. They won't respond because they won't, but why is okay? You got this. I mean, let's just say if this person does want to collab with me, it will greatly help my streaming career. But I don't want to collab with them just to boost myself. I would want to collab with this person because I genuinely think they're a really cool person, and I would love to have them on stream and like hang out with them and vibe and play games. Like, I never ask people to collab. I usually keep it to a pretty tight circle of people. So if I ever reach out to someone, I always say like, hey, you know, I know you probably don't know who I am, but if you would be interested in a collab, let me know. If you're not, totally fine. Like, I always give people an out if they're really, if they have other shit going on, or, you know, they just don't want to. I always say, you know, if you're not interested, that's totally fine. I totally understand. Because there's nothing worse than asking someone for a collab, getting rejected, and going, well, fuck you. Why wouldn't you want to collab with me? You know, I'm such a nice person. That reaction is exactly why people don't want to collab with you, because that is the reaction of someone that you don't want to be friends with. So I always give people an out just in case they're either busy or they have other, you know, obligations, other streams, other bullshit that they gotta do, you know? I never want anyone to feel like they have to collab. Especially if they don't know me or know my content, right? Yep. The fuck? Ah! God damn it. It's good not to force a collab. Exactly. And I don't feel like I'm the kind of person that would ask for something and expect anything out of it. I always send, like, if I ask for a collab, I always, like, I don't expect them to ever respond. Just because I know people have their own lives and I know people are busy, you know, doing their own thing. So I never expect anyone to respond. So if they ever do, I'm like, oh shit. Okay, cool. That's fucking sick. They actually responded. What'd they say? Oh, I'm not interested right now? Okay, cool. At least you responded. That's sick. I'm happy to at least have gotten an answer. You know, oh fuck. And even if they don't give me an answer, it's like, okay, well, at least I sent the message to be like, hey, I like your content. I feel like we would vibe together. Would you want to try a collab? There we go. But yeah, if this person does respond and say sure, then it would probably help my growth in streaming. Also, I got a ding on my phone. What was this ding? Nothing important. Okay. Oh, thunderstorms this evening. Wonderful. God damn it. Okay. Sorry, my phone dinged and I was like, what the fuck is that? Why is my phone dinging during stream? Average summer weather. Dude, Kupitsa, how hot is it where you are? Cause it's fucking... All my computer says is temp on the rise, but it's 28? Fuck! It's hot! Why is it so hot? Yesterday was 40 or something, 30 or something inside. Jesus Christ. Oh, my VTube studio crashed on my phone. Today is quite a bit cooler though. It's decently cool here because it's coming over cloudy because we're supposed to be getting some severe, like hardcore severe thunderstorms tomorrow. Or tonight into tomorrow, but it's still like 30 degrees out. By the way, guys, there's gonna be an ad in about a minute. I do apologize. It is cloudy all day. It's been coming over cloudy as hell all day today too. Again, because of the rain coming, but it's still like stupid hot, you know? God damn it. And now I'm nervous because I want to check my Twitter constantly to be like, have they responded? Have they responded? Have they responded? Did they respond? Have they even looked at my message? Having cooler days is good since we have air coolers inside here. Yeah, just having central AC is nice. I feel bad for, like, Britain and England because they don't have central AC in a lot of their homes because their homes are so old that they can't put them in. But having cooler days is good since we don't have. Oh, I misread it. Okay. Yeah, I feel, like I said, I feel bad for... You're gonna be sweaty inside too. Yeah, those are just those days where you have a shower just to not be smelly. Or not to be so, like... What's the word I'm looking for? Just to not, like, be so sticky. Because it's just so hot inside, too. I'm sorry, I've accidentally run out of things to talk about. Oh, man. Ah, Christ. But, you know, if you guys do want to suggest people for me to reach out to collab with, I would love to know who you guys want to collab with. Just so I can see what other people my community watches. Yeah, but cooler summers come with really intense winters. So if you're going to have a slightly colder... Hi, Al. If it's going to be a slightly cooler summer, then expect your winter to be very, very, very cold. At least that's what it's like in Canada, anyways. Intense winters are pog as fuck. Not when... Okay. So, for context, for those that know, I recently moved to the country. For at least where I live, what we would consider the country. Lots of farmland around where I live, right? Normally, a harsh and intense winter for us, what we're used to anyways, is like 2, maybe 3 feet of snow. This year, because we moved up here, and apparently my neighbors said that last year's winter was particularly bad just in general as well, because they'd been here for like 4, going on like 5, almost, I think 5, maybe 6 years. And they said that, you know, sometimes the winters are decently mild, but nothing too intense. And sometimes they can be really, really, really bad. This year was one of those, or this last winter was one of those bad years. Because we got, collectively, about 7 feet of snow throughout the entire winter. Doesn't really apply as well since we're so far from giant oceans. You are, well, I don't Is Finland coastal? Or is Finland inland? Excuse me. Right here. Kind of coastal to Atlantic Ocean. Atlantic Ocean isn't that big. So you do have a coastal side, okay. So I don't know necessarily how it would work coastal because I am in a very landlocked province. Excuse me. But the lakes around me are so large that anytime it snows, it flies across the water and collects and is dumped in the next like couple of kilometers. And then big golf stream keeps things a bit warm. Yeah, that's lucky for you too. I don't know if the Gulf Stream comes anywhere near me. But, like I was saying, the, when it snows up here, where I am now, it's real bad. Or at least from what I've seen, it can get real bad. Al, what's winter like in Germany? There we go, okay. Oh, Christ. If you're super inland Canada, do you have similar weather to Russia or something? So, the thing about Canada is a map real quick here to show you guys what I'm talking about. I'm not going to pull up Google Maps because it'll dox me. So I'm just going to pull up a map. Oh, it pulls up Google Maps. Wonderful. Anyways. Can I not have that? Can I not have that show? Thank you. Okay, well. Pseudo. But not really. Pseudo. So, I live in Ontario, this province here. I live very close to this lake here. Lake, I believe that's Lake Ontario. I don't want to zoom in too far. Lake Huron, okay. So, Lake Huron is not the biggest, but still pretty goddamn large. I moved from just underneath of Toronto to the other side. So I basically just moved from one small coast to the other. And because of that, I've always experienced some sort of lake effect snowfall which has always brought in really, really intense high winds and lots of snowfall. If I was to move, say, up here to like Thunder Bay, or okay, Ontario's a really hard example. If I was to move to something like Saskatchewan, where it's essentially flat land the entire time, then I would probably get something closer to, say, I don't know, maybe Russia or something. But as far as I'm aware, because I have no real way to compare the differences, anytime I've seen snowfall coming from Russia, it's always been really, really intense. Like, fucking, what's the word I'm looking for? Like, snow burying people's cars type shit, right? At least that's as far as I've seen. I could be way off. So, correct me if I'm wrong, anyone. Hold on. I will be right back. I am going to take an Advil because I forgot to take one when I started streaming, and my head is just starting to hurt a lot more now. Give me a few minutes. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Give me a second. Okay. Also, hi, boss man. How you doing? Nice. That was a bitch burp. What do you mean, nice? Also, hello again, Bree. I love how Bree just like, she pops in, says a couple of things, and then leaves for like a half hour, and then comes back in, says something else, and then dips for another half hour. Just based like that. Hi, Paul. Also helloing. Hi, Paul. How are you? Welcome in. How you doing? If you don't mind me asking, how'd you find me? Blah. Bree surprise attack. Yup. Bree is the embodiment of pocket sand. And I love it. I live for it. Doing fine? Good to hear. An emote. Your favorite caller, potential spam. Ah, yes, my favorite. They love calling me. I get a phone call from that company like 2-3 times a day. They're so consistent and I love them. They leave such nice messages on my phone too, always telling me about Amazon packages or random purchases I didn't even know I made. You couldn't tell, that was all extreme sarcasm. That's why I never answer exactly. I just realized this company's name is Thrust Industries. Oh my god. Call you so you can fuck with them? Oh my god, dude. Oh, I love fucking with scammers. Oh, it's so much fun. Anti-spam text so I don't get them. Sometimes they get to me. I do have anti-spam, but sometimes they do manage to get to me. They don't get to me as much as they used to, but they definitely do still get to me. One of my favorite things to do with scammers is just to go, uh-huh, 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 yep, uh-huh. And sometimes I'll hit him with the, okay. And then I'll go right back to, uh-huh. Longest one was like 2 hours. Oh my god. What were they doing the whole time? That's wild. Oh, excuse. I have no idea. Dude, scammers... it's become a favorite pastime of mine to watch YouTube channels like Kit Boga or Scammer Payback, where the whole thing is just fucking with scammers, and it's so much fun to watch. So where's that button again? I unfortunately suffer from short-term memory loss. So where's that button again? Yep, literally. I love it. You know soup? I do. Fucking love soup. Oh man. Most scammers are from other countries, so when they call, the company tells them they have to pay for the call. Suddenly, they don't want to call anymore. Basically, yeah. And drown them. On it, okay, so what got me into all of these, like, scam baiting type shit, and I'm sure a lot of people can agree with me, was Jim Browning. Jim Browning is fucking hilarious, and he is the quintessential, like, dude that started the the bullshitting scammers move, and it's so good. Jim Browning is fucking awesome. Oh man, that reminds me of let me see. Let me see if I can find it. It was a scammer payback video a little while ago. Scam call vid. Oh fuck no, they're hilarious. He truly is the best. He truly is. Mwah. Chef's fucking kiss. I will admit sometimes they can be a little boring because like especially when you're doing you have to do this. They can be a little boring because if you're doing the long extended videos of like watching the whole process, or like maybe watching a VOD of like the stream or something, then it can be like a little boring. But otherwise, I fucking love their shit, especially the highlight reel of Kit just fucking with them. It's so much fun. No. Oh, that's an hour-long video. The Godfather of Scam Baiting, Inside the War on Scammers with Jim Browning. God, it's been a while. Where the fuck is this video? Hold on. Hold. I can't find this goddamn video. God damn it. Son of bitch. I can't find it. God damn it. Okay. Get fucked, random bot. Legally distinct song, so I don't get copyrighted. Legally distinct song, so I don't get copyrighted. Anyways, I can't find the video. Hold, just like you should hold this lawsuit, you scat. I love that. Oh no, you have to do this, me. I don't really feel like it. But doing that requires so much effort. Sir, all you need to do is type in... all you need to do is type in this 3-digit line All you need to do is just type in $14.99 into this not legit terminal. That's literally just your command deck. So the video I wanted to show you guys, or at least a moment of the video I wanted to show you guys, was when Jim Browning was brought into the Scammer Payback like HQ to do this whole big collab with a bunch of other scam baiters. And when they types 1999 type 16420, oh yeah, that's exactly what you do. But anyways, Jim Browning joins the group, and everyone's just like, oh fuck, it's Jim, holy shit. And everyone's like, just like a surprise Pikachu face. I'm not feeling up to it right now. Try again in a month. Yup. And you know what? They'll call you back in 2 days trying to get your money again. Ooh, excuse me. Oh man, scam baiting is just, it's so like it hits different, especially when you know people that have gotten scammed, or if you yourself have been scammed by these people before. It just hits different knowing that they're getting what they deserve, kind of thing. It's so satisfying. I said 1 month. We're done here. Goodbye. Click. But sir, can I scam you some more? I feel vindicated in that regard. Absolutely. As some, it sucks to admit, but as someone that has been scammed in one way, shape, or form before, I feel I feel a lot of joy seeing these people get like just get fucked with constantly. We're here to talk about your car's extended warranty. What car? I don't drive a car, I drive a just hit him with the I don't drive a car, I drive a truck. Just utterly confuse them. And if they go, well sir, a truck is a car. It's like, no. A truck is a truck. A car is a car. What if your response is which one? And then they would have to what you go which one? They give you a random car that you know you don't own. And then you play off of it like, oh, yeah, right. The Honda Civic, the 2017 Honda Civic, right? Yeah, I know which one you're talking about. So yeah, I sold that last year. Click. Yup, exactly. Yeah, I know which car you're talking about. I don't own it anymore, but yeah, I know which one you're talking about. God, fucking with scammers is just messing with people in general brings me a certain level of satisfaction, or to a degree. Like, I would never purposely, like, go out of my way to fuck with someone. If it's convenient and they know it's a joke, and I'm like, okay, well, that was a good little bit, but I don't want to press this any further. I could actually use the Kermit voice to fuck with them. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, man. Imagine them fucking with a voice actor. Oh, man. That would be hilarious. Imagine them fucking... Like, imagine them calling, Dante from, Devil May Cry. Him realizing that it's a scam, and him putting on the Dante voice and acting like Dante. That would be hilarious. I would pay to watch that happen. Check Discord memes. Ah, I'm cleaning. With 300 V-Bucks. Okay, that's pretty good. Flex pocket change. Pocket sand. Ah, man, I love that. That's fucking great. Oh my god. Sir, do you take V-Bucks? Yes. Yes, we take V-Bucks. Sir, are you sure you take V-Bucks? Do you know what V-Bucks is? Pocket sands? Oh dear god. Pocket megalovania. And just megalovania just starts going off in your pocket. Oh my god. Like, you don't even have your phone on you, and Sans just, like, appears in your pocket and just goes, like, I does fucking Sans things. Fucking hilarious. I would just start cackling. Undertale PTSD. I've never played Undertale. I don't think I ever will play Undertale. It doesn't seem like it's a... Yup. Here's an incentive. For those people that like Undertale, let's get to the sub goal and I'll play Undertale. I'll get it when it's on deal, and I'll play Undertale. Darude Sandstorm ringtone. Okay, fun fact. I used to have an app on my phone that I could download customized ringtones, and Darude Sandstorm was mixed with Drop It Like It's Hot, and it was just disgusting, and I thought it was hilarious. The video reminds me of the holy crap. Man, just send it in Discord. Okay. Put it in memes. Put it in the memes channel. Oh my god, there we go. There we go. It fits this conversation so well. God. Actually, fuck Undertale. What is a game incentive? I don't know why I'm asking chat. An incentive for you guys to hit the sub goal. I'm horrible at thinking of these fucking incentive bullshit because I hate, like, in a way I feel like I'm asking for money, and it feels weird asking people for money, and I don't like it. Oh man. I'm thirsty. By the way, guys, an ad will be in about 2 minutes. I do apologize. Excuse me. I'm sorry I'm a little quiet. I'm trying to fucking get the little bits of bullshit. There we go. Actually, yeah, no, what? Chat. If there was a game that you guys would really want me to play, what would it be? Silent Cleaning Lady arc. I'm not good. Look, I'm only playing this because initially I wanted to play DBD and it had a really big patch update and I didn't want to wait. So I just said, fuck it, I'm gonna play Power Washing Sim, and we'll deal with it. So I don't know, tomorrow I might end up playing DBD if it doesn't have any more stupid updates. Who knows, I might even be able to get Bree to play with me. If she still plays DBD, that is. Well, since they're adding a whole bunch of different new killers, well, they've been adding a bunch of different new killers, I wouldn't see why Bree hasn't been playing it. She loves Dead by Daylight. If you can play Bayonetta 2. I would have to purchase Bayonetta 2, and anything on the Switch is very expensive. So I would love to, but I'd have to see how much it costs. and I absolutely can capture my Switch. I've done it before with when I streamed Breath of the Wild the one time. Oh my god. What is this? Yup, I've seen that. I can't talk right now. I'm making piss. That's an old meme. I've seen that. I saw that years ago. I'm sure everyone's seen that from years ago. An oldie but a goodie. Yeah, it's it still makes me just, it's cringe to the point of kind of being funny. If that makes sense. It's cringe to the point of kind of being funny. Shower thoughts. Hold on. You don't really wash your hands, they actually wash each other. While you stand there and watch, also your future self is spying on you through your memories. Why would you tell me? Why would you do this to me? Oh my god, no! And by the way, hi Shower Thoughts. Welcome in. Do you have any more for us? Are you going to break me again? Oh my god, Kripitza, don't argue semantics with Shower Thoughts. Please, don't argue semantics with the man. Or woman, I don't know who's actually in control of that account. Please, Shower Thoughts, if you have any more, please, do tell. The man behind the shower. The man behind the shower and the woman behind the thoughts. Together, they are the Shower Thoughts. And they... How do I want to phrase this? They collectively ruin... You stole my line. You're welcome. God damn it, I've now lost what I was going to say. I was just about to send that. Ah. Dogs lick us so much because they know there are bones beneath the skin. But do they? But do they? Oh no. The scary part is Shower Thoughts. The scary... Hold on. Hold on. Shower Thoughts. Shower Thoughts. The scary part is... I have 4 dogs. And they all lick me profusely. They love licking me. It's kind of scary when you think about it that way. Oh my god. Why would you do this? Or do they? Ah, criminy. Also, hi, Shower Thoughts. You're welcome to stay a while. I love meeting just awesome, silly accounts, and yours is one that has, in many cases, especially the multiple Reddit threads that I've seen on TikTok videos, mildly broken me. So you're welcome to stick around and share your just impeccable knowledge of the universe with us, if you please. I just read Shower Thoughts' last comment. Hey chat, did you know nipples are straws for beginners? I hate that. I hate that. The last person to leave the school bus knows where everyone lives until we meet again. Yup. Until we meet again, Batman. Oh no. That's not Batman, that's He-Man. Shit. Also, Shower Thoughts, I do have a question for you. Where and how do you come up with these things? Your eyes are always staring forward even when they're closed? Yup. And it's always a little creepy. The umbilical cord is just a power cable. Well, when you put it like that... Nope, I don't want to say it. I'm not going there. I'm not going there on stream. I just imagine the account Shower Thoughts just has a Google Doc of all the different things and all the different comments and sayings and random ideas for different fucking bits. Oh man, I love Shower Thoughts. Shower Thoughts is easily one of the best. Hi Mikey, how you doing? 95% of the universe is invisible. How would you know that? You can't see it. Hold on. I don't know if Shower Thoughts is still here, but I need to find them and I need to follow them. I don't care if they stream. I don't want to know if they stream. But I kind of do want to know if they stream because that'd be hilarious. But I'm going to follow their account. I don't know if they're still here or not. I'm waiting for the account to load. Has the account Shower Thoughts ever streamed? No, they have not. Do they have any information about them? No, okay. It looks like it's just a joke account. Shower Thoughts, if you're still here, if you are still here, I love everything about your account. That is amazing. Did you read the recent hypothesis? I've heard the conspiracy theory. I don't know much about it. Mikey has been following for 4 years, 16 days, 1 hour, and 55 minutes. God damn, Mikey's been one of my longest followers. Only beaten out by, I think, 5 or 6 people. Apparently the physics people have done calculations and the math is mathing. In what capacity? To prove it or to disprove it? Prove it. Ooh, that's cool. So what would that mean? What would that mean for humanity if we determine that this is in fact a truthful statement? Congratulations, our universe is inside a black hole. Rather, a supermassive black hole. Now what? Like, what does that do for us exactly? Because as far as, you know, as far as I would be concerned, really, it have lots of smaller universes within it. Isn't that just multiverse theory? Isn't this just playing off of multiverse theory to a different capacity? No? Oh. I don't know if you're intentionally trying to be like white versus black, or if you're actually making a comment. I'm no physicist. I don't know the full theory. I don't know much. I don't know much. I know chemistry and a little bit of biology more than I know physics. So that kind of thing is a little outside of, more than a little outside of my wheelhouse. I don't know much in terms of physics. Like, I understand some concepts and whatnot, but like, I don't know all that like super intense like multiversal like string theory. Like, I can dumb it down to like kind of understand it, but if I was to try, I would be grossly under explaining the whole concept. So I don't really fuck with physics too much, because it's a very, science in general is very specific. And oh god, that's a paragraph. Because there's a theory behind black holes. If you theoretically survive the gravitational pull of a black hole, singularity can act like a wormhole to the other side of the universe, spitting you out of a white hole. This is what the exact opposite of a black hole. I just had a thought, and I decided to not say it because don't want to start a physics argument on the internet, on Twitch, when no one here is a doctor in physics that can give me solid proof and examples, and we would all just be speculating and given, you know, we wouldn't be able to cite anything proper. So all I will say on the white hole, black hole thing is, interesting. I don't think you're quite understanding the concept, but I get what you're saying. Wonder how compatible the white hole theory is with the fact that black holes occasionally shoot out matter that they swallowed. Okay, this is... When... I know I like science, and I know science is fun, but when the fuck did Power Wash become a physics lesson? It's called a theory. Yes, I understand. But that's not exactly the point, and it doesn't really matter. It's fine. Oh no, the concept of a quark is just silly to me. Do you know what a quark is, Kapitza? Smaller pieces of atoms. A quark is essentially what makes up an atom. But then then you could think of like, okay, but what makes up a quark? And then what makes up those? And then what makes up that? And then what makes up that? So a quark is the smallest measurable thing. Emphasis on measurable, because there is such a thing as a subatomic, which means it can be smaller than a quark. Which means that there are things that quarks are made up of, which means that there are things that are made up of the things that are made up of quarks. So, as things get infinitely smaller and smaller and smaller... Hello, Mario. As things get infinitely smaller and smaller and smaller, just the concept of what it just becomes more and more baffling, because you physically can't measure it. It becomes too small for it to be a measurable distance. I just find that to be rather just silly and kind of funny. It attempts to tie normal physical... Yes, I know what quantum physics is. It's way above my high school education, but I still know what it is. It's fine. You don't need to explain it. I know what you were talking about. Everything's fine. God damn, we got a bunch of fucking scientists in chat today. God damn. Yesterday we had movie critics. Today we have scientists. What's tomorrow? Fucking actors? Or motion capture professionals or some shit? Trying to give me advice on how to mocap? I don't know. I'm just like, everything's all over the goddamn place. It's fucking funny. Welcome to my streams where nothing makes sense and everything is random. You're welcome. Oh yeah, probably tomorrow will be Gooners. One second, I'm just adjusting my seat. Musicians? Maybe. Everyone's got an opinion on something, and I love hearing you guys' opinions and talking about it and whatnot. You guys are just so much fun. Because nowhere else would I be able to talk quantum mechanics and quantum physics and string theory and talk with people that are genuinely interested and not trying to, like, talk over me because they know better. Everyone's just sharing what they know. What Yahweh is the best Yahweh? Oh God, no, please. Do I have a story for you? Ah, fuck, okay. Anytime anyone says, "Do I have a story for you?" in all caps, I get mildly scared because I don't know where this is going. You guys are wild. You guys have made my day so much better. I was already having an okay day, but you guys have made my day just so much better already. I love you guys. I'm also waiting for Boss's story, and I know he's typing like a madman to try and get it all out as soon as he can. But Twitch has a 500 character limit, so he's gonna have to probably separate it. So, I had just gotten done with my classes for the quarter, and got summoned to jury duty for the first day on break. I chime in when I'm supposed to, and there's this one question I was asked. Is it acceptable to believe in something that, with reasonable doubt? I mentioned quantum theory. So you brought physics into You brought physics into a courtroom. Did they let you onto jury duty with that? Like an awesome thing? I have never been summoned to jury duty, so I can't say yes or no. You didn't? I wonder why. Where is the scaffold? This is the first thing that came to mind. So I know because you were just in class that's why that kind of thing came up to you. But in that kind of situation, you could have picked any number of other things, and yet you went with quantum physics. I don't know if I should applaud you or not. I had a follow-up reason. Oh boy. What was your follow-up reason for your thought process there? Scared. Remember when I had school, I used... When I was in school, God. When I was in school, my brain was full of, or my thoughts were just full of random nonsense that I didn't even really know what I was thinking. Something to do with... Oh god, my head is still hurting. Oh god, how long have we... 2.5 hours. Ah. I want to stream for a decent amount of time, but my head is killing me, so I might finish this level and then call it, because my head is just... My head is too much today. I might call it. I don't know. It depends on how I'm feeling in like a half hour when I finish this. Oh. Only one of my brother's professors was there. Mentioned quantum mechanics, and apparently she was in the same courtroom. Was she impressed? Did she care? Was she just like, oh, this kid again, huh? always thinking he's the smartest guy in the room with his quantum mechanics. I'm just having fun. Oh, her response was, oh, okay. Her response was just, oh, cool. Which makes sense, because fucking... I don't know about you guys, but meeting, or accidentally seeing a teacher in, like, a place that's not a classroom has always been weird to me. I've never liked seeing a teacher outside of a classroom. I've always been really uncomfortable with that kind of thing. Granted, the only teacher that I know of that I've seen outside of class was when I was back in the city, like 4 years ago, probably plus. Hold on, my tracking's all wonky. A while back. Okay, it was more than 4 years ago because it was pre-COVID. I didn't even know who it was, but my mom was like, hey, Silent, do you remember that teacher? I'm like, no, who is that? My mom was like, that was your kindergarten teacher. I'm like, I went to kindergarten? The fuck? Like, how? I don't remember anything. It's like a Swedish teacher. It's cringe because I suck at Swedish. It's Finnish biology teachers, okay? Yeah, other than that teacher that apparently I had in kindergarten, I've never met a teacher outside of the classroom. Started grade school the last year they offered half-day kindergarten. I don't remember. I remember being in junior kindergarten, then senior kindergarten, and then going into grade 1. So I don't know if I was in any sort of aware of any sort of cutoff. I only went on the bus for 3 years. Prep school, never kindergarten. I don't really know what the difference between prep school and necessarily kindergarten would be. Prep school, they teach you stuff. How to read and do homework. They did that in kindergarten. At least as far as I was aware. They did that in senior kindergarten. Typing on my phone is a pain. Do you not have access to a laptop? Okay, do you still not have access to a laptop? More used to the phone. It's so much more convenient using the desktop than the mobile. The mobile app for Twitch sucks so bad. I hate the mobile Twitch app. Really, so don't really want. I guess. It's almost 10 o'clock for you. Okay, that's fair. How much more do we have of this? We have... Oh my god, there's so many fucking panels. I'm so... Oh man. Ah, fuck. Alright, so we should be almost finished. As soon as I'm done the top end of these panels, then we have to do the underside of the panels, and then we'll be good. How much do I have for glass? I have 3 liters for glass. Made Mario Maker level, only 2 people managed to clear it with 80 attempts. And it wasn't even a troll level. I would love to play Mario Maker one day. I feel like that would be such a fun and silly game to play. If that makes sense, like, because Mario Maker is just one of those games where the devs gave the community all the freedom to do whatever the fuck they wanted, and it's just a vibe the entire way through. Come on, complete it. There we go. And apparently there are some actually really hard Mario Maker levels, and I really want to, like, I don't know how to do a whole lot in, like, Mario in terms of, like, the movement tech or anything like that, but I would still love to at least give some of the harder levels a try just to see how bad some of them really are. Because I know some of them are just under really awful time constraints. Like, complete essentially 6 levels in 1 minute kind of thing. Like, some of the levels can be really bad in terms of the completion time. But I still want to give a handful of them a try just to see how awful they really can be. Was under a 30-second timer. Jesus Christ. Now, is that a long time for a Mario level, or is that like average, or is that really short? Shut up, Nightbot. It's the shortest possible. Wow. So you really made people suffer for the completion. So really, really short. Oh, wow. Make levels that are 10 seconds long. Most are 300 seconds, so 2.5 minutes? Okay. I still feel like 2.5 minutes is still... like, that can still be a really short time for some levels. Especially if you're not particularly good at the game. Pixel perfect gaps that you have to eyeball. Ooh, that's on the level of trolling that I wouldn't want to try to complete. That's like, that's a whole nother level of just fuckery. I don't know how I don't even know if I would want to even try to do shit like that. Yeah, people try to level. Okay. Oh my god, there's so much dirt to the underside of this. Holy crap. Find more success than others. Yeah. Well, because it's community driven, right? That's the whole reason why some games like Mario Maker are so popular, is because of how driven the community is to make like really intense levels, really, really difficult, really hard levels. And even as a kid, I speak for me personally, I always thought it would be really cool to make my own levels in Mario. Like, I thought it would be a really, really fun idea to make my own levels in a Mario game. No, I get what you're saying. Some games, even though they're really popular, get completely abandoned by devs for whatever reason. I can think of several games, actually, that have been completely abandoned by devs that end up being really, really popular for the fans to make levels, like what's it, so there's a really old game. I'm gonna pause for a second because my head is killing me. There's a game called Source Deathmatch and Source Deathmatch 2. It had a handful of dev created maps, and then they gave the source code out to the community so that they can make their own levels. And although the game is entirely dead, no one plays this game at all anymore whatsoever. It's an entirely dead game. You can still load into the game because apparently Valve still has servers up for it several years after the game's death, and you can still load into really weird looking fan created maps that are just absolutely wild and creepy looking. One person cleared it, had 88 attempts and 1.13 clear rate. So were you purposely trying to make a hard map, or was that just happenstance of what you did ended up being just a really hard level to make? What am I standing on? Oh. Mario 64. Like the N64 game Mario? Yeah, it was hard on purpose. Oh, okay. Games like TF2 that just refuse to die. The thing with TF2 is, even though it is a 14-year-old game or something like that, I don't know. I'm throwing an age out there because I think it's about that old. It still has like a couple of 100,000 people playing at any given time during a regular week. It still has a shitload of people playing it, despite it being a really fucking old game. And they never gave out source codes for people to play it. It's just, you know, the 3 or 4 different game modes, and people just keep playing it. People just enjoy TF2. Modding scene is crazy for that game. The only thing I know about modding Mario 64 is the Kaizo games. And apparently the Kaizo games are absolutely fucking ridiculous. Like, we're talking hard Mario Maker levels. Like, Kaizo games are Mario Maker ramped up to like 11 almost. Mega Man. Mega Man is such a fun game. I wish they kept making Mega Man games. You know what game I want to find to play again? I really want to find Bomberman, if anyone knows what Bomberman is. I missed something? Because this didn't clear. I remember the OG. Yeah, dude, it was so much fun. Like, it had no reason to be as fun as it was. Hardest Mario Maker lethals are Kaizo levels? Yeah, basically. Like, I've seen Kaizo runs of Mario Maker and Mario 64, and that shit just goes off. That shit's just wild, dude. So much fun for multiplayer. There was a old, I think it was a Flash game, or it was made on Flash or something. It's Mario, right? And it was Mario, like the original Mario games, but you had portals. It was a weird amalgamation of Portal and Mario, and it worked really well. At least from what I remember, it worked really well. It was really weird, because Mario and Portal is not a combination most people think of, but whoever made Mario Was such a cool idea. Portal 3 Switch Edition? It might as well be, yeah. A Portal mod for Mario Galaxy would be cool. The thing is, though, with Mario Galaxy, people have already found ways to break the game so badly that portals wouldn't really make much of a difference. At least as far as I'm aware. I could be wrong. Adding portals to Mario Galaxy could be a really cool idea. If done properly. But I have no idea. I'm just speculating because the concept of adding portals to Mario just seems odd to me. Or Mario Galaxy, rather. How much more? Not much more, okay. Alright. We're almost done! Thank God, we're almost done here. Holy crap, this level's taken forever. Okay, what am I missing? Intake large pipes. This one. Intake small pipe. Lower platform panels. Is it this? Wait. Lower platform panels. Hi, Devil. How you doing?
Hi.
Lower platform panels. Ports. Panels here. Outtake elbow pipe. There's only so many pipes here. I don't know which one it's talking about. Oh. Well, the pressure control bit needs a cleaning. The pipe with the elbows. Oh my god, how didn't I think of that? There we go. Okay, hold on. Outtake elbow pipe. Pressure control, intake. Pressure intake. Outtake. Here we go. Oh, excuse me. Ah, get on the ladder. There we go. Man, I missed a lot actually, holy. Solar canopy, which is this guy. What is it? Solar canopy lower edge? Hold on. Solar canopy lower edge. Oh. Well, this one needs a cleaning. Let's grab the ladder. And we attach it to these? Of course not. Wonderful. God fucking dap. Happen. Purple. Dap. Oh, I missed. There we go. Solar panel lower edge. Solar panel upper edge. Hold on, let me... Is this the lower edge? Yes, it is. Okay. We've found it, Reddit. We've done it, Reddit. There we go. Alright, solar canopy panels. Apparently I fucked up on a panel. Which one? This one. We're done! Oh. Oh man, that was satisfying. That was cool. I did not like that one. Should look in Discord. I saw that something was... Y'all are way too quick with making these dumb fucking memes. I love it. Alright. So we're done Muckingham episode 1, or part 1. But apparently we've done a bit of part 2. Ooh, these two are gonna take a while. Shit. Alright, well, let me just do a few thingies here. Annoying nosebleed. Ooh. Time to piss this guy off. Oh, Christ. I feel that, though. Well, kind of do, kind of don't. I don't really get nosebleeds. I don't really remember ever getting nosebleeds other than the time I broke my nose. Other than that, I'm just kind of like, oh. Shit, nosebleeds look like they suck. Alright. Who shall we... Oh, I know who we're gonna raid. I know who we're gonna raid. Give me a second. Alright, before we get everything all set up and the raid all going, don't forget, guys, check out my merch shop. I'm also with Rogue Energy. Check out my other socials there. And if you feel so inclined, please do join the Discord. We love to have you. We're a very small but inclusive group of people. Doesn't matter who you are, what you identify as. If you're a chill person, you're a chill person. You'll be welcome here. Love you guys. You guys have been absolutely freaking amazing and wonderful. We're gonna raid into Yomi Quinley, considering I mentioned wanting to collab with them earlier. But we will wait for that to happen if or when that ever does. So, I hope you all have a fantastic rest of your day, evening, or night. Don't forget to spam the raid emote in chat if you have access to it. If you don't have access to it, use another emote or just spam silent raid in the chat. Let's get the raid message all getting going. I hope to be live tomorrow. No guarantees, unfortunately, but if I can stream tomorrow, I will stream tomorrow. There we go. And tomorrow will be Dead by Daylight. I know for a fact my Dead by Daylight is properly installed and updated, so everything is all good for that. So there shouldn't be any problems with getting Dead by Daylight to work tomorrow. So I hope to see you all there. I can't wait. I don't play Dead by Daylight very often, and when I do play Dead by Daylight, it's for the memes, it's for the fun of it. I don't take the game very seriously, and I hope you all have a fantastic rest of your day, evening, or night, and I hope to see you guys tomorrow. I love you all. I'll see ya. Bye! Mwah.